Hello guys, I'm Paris Yoshan and welcome back to my channel. And as you guys can see, today the market was so bearish, right? As I had said, if the market goes below these levels on the downside, market will become super bearish and then we will see a lot of selling, right? And if you see Bank Nifty first of all going under our levels, and from there if you see in one candle itself a lot of our targets got hit, right? And at the end Bank Nifty has closed near 45,000. And in Nifty if you see in Nifty, if you see, in Nifty also, if you see from, as I said, below this level, right, below basically yesterday's closing, from there we will see a lot of selling happening, right? And from there also, if you see market giving us all of our targets, right? On the upside, if you see market opened with a gap up, but it could not sustain, right? And that's why I said, wait for price action and only then go ahead and take a buying position, right? Now, talking about what can we do for tomorrow, first of all, let's go into the daily charts and see how exactly is the market looking like. Talking about Bank Nifty gave a very big downfall, then a big up move, not a big up move, but a pullback, you can say, and now it can very well continue to go down. Till where exactly? Now, if you see, there is a trend line coming over here, and I'll draw it for you guys just right now. So if you see this trend line in Bank Nifty, which is coming from the low of 2020, right? And Bank Nifty has been above this trend line for a long time. Now, Bank Nifty is nearing this trend line, and you cannot say that this trend line will be broken at the first go itself. Bank Nifty will take a little bit of support from this trend line, and then maybe it might give a little bit of pullback and then go down and break it, right? So this trend line is near 44,200 to 44,000. Let's assume 44,000 to 44,200 is our support zone over here. So now, still if you see, there is 800 to 1000 points of momentum left on the downside that can be achieved, or at least till 44,500 is a very easy target. So still we have 500 points in the bag over here that can be captured. So tomorrow if you open flat, let's say near 45,000, 45,000, 45,100, as soon as we cross 44,920, that is where you guys can go ahead and take a bearish trade again. Your target will straight up be 44,600 to 44,600 on the downside, and then 44,500. These will be your two targets, and you can keep a big target, because if it is a real selling in the market, then market will not stop over here, right? Market will continue to move on the downside. Best thing would be if market opens with a little bit of gap up and then maybe stays over here for some time and then breaks down, right? Because then a lot of buyers will start coming into the market, and then we will get a much better move on the downside, right? If you open with a gap down somewhere near 44,800, 700, all these levels, then wait for a little bit of pullback till 45,000, and then go ahead and take a bearish trade over here, right? And once you see negative price action near whatever thousand, then go ahead and take a bearish trade over here, right? One thing that can happen tomorrow is that we may not even go up till 45,000. We may continue to move down from 44,800 also. If that happens, then you guys can go ahead and wait for negative price action near 44,800 at lower levels. Once you see negative price action, then also you can go ahead and take a short position at lower levels itself, because then the market will probably continue to move on the downside. But if you are opening with a gap down and if you are taking a position at lower levels, please make sure to keep your quantity less, because a lot of momentum has already happened. Today also wasn't a great day for me. I was also vouching that the market will continue to move down throughout the day, even if we are open with a gap up. But today wasn't a great day because I hit two back-to-back stop losses, right? I was vouching for this fall in the market, but still I hit two stop losses. Again, I think I had a little bit of FOMO at the start, when the central basically the RBI meet was going on, and that's why I hit two stop losses. And it was a painful day, when your direction is right and everything is right, but still you fail to take a trade, then it's really really painful for you, right? But anyways, sometimes these things will happen in the market with you also, and I'll just show you guys my positions real quick. One time I tried to take my position over here, one time I tried to take my position over here, and both of the times my stop loss got hit over here, and I had to go with a loss of I think 80 points today. 1200 loss. It's a sort of a big loss, and I wish I had done some things different today. I think I did a bit of FOMO at the start over here, and if I would have waited just a little bit more, and if I would have had the confidence to wait a little bit more, had the patience to wait a little bit more, I think today would have been fantastic. Because if you see this premium which has closed at 260, I was thinking of shorting it near 800 rupees, right? So today would have been a very good day. but again, you cannot really do anything. Thinking in the hindsight, things are very different, but it's just that the only thing that you can do is learn how to not make these mistakes in the future again, right? So anyways, what can we do for tomorrow? As I said, if you open with a little bit of gap up, that's fine. As soon as we cross, if you open with the gap up and start making negative price action, you guys can go ahead and take a bearish trade again. We should not open the gap up of more than above 45,300. 45,300 will be an important level. If you are opening with a gap up above 45,300, chances are market will stay a bit of will stay in a consolidating to volatile mode tomorrow. Market will then close over here, and then either it will break on the downside next week or on the upside next week, right? So again, if you open with a gap, very very big gap up, then just skip the day. Chances are market will stay over here, right? If you open with a gap down again near 44,800, 44,700, wait for negative price action and then go ahead and take a buy selling position only. Because if you open with a very big gap down, something like this which happened over here, then chances are market can also recover like this, right? And then maybe we could see a sell off afterwards or whatever, right? So I hope this is clear for you guys. Talking about Nifty, if you see, Nifty is in sort of a channel over here, right? If you see on the downside, there is this trend line. There is this trend line on the downside which is coming over here, and there is also this trend line on the upside which is coming over here, right? Sorry, just give me a second. Yeah, there is this trend line on the upside which is also coming over here. So Nifty is in a channel. If Nifty gets out of this channel, then chances are we will see 21,200 very easily on the downside. Then 21,500 will not really be respected a lot, because then Nifty will probably see sort of a breakout failure, not really a breakout failure, but yes, still things will become very bearish. So below 21,650 is where Nifty will become very bearish tomorrow. So tomorrow plan will be very simple. Below 21,660 to 650, if you see that market is making negative price action, that is where you guys can go ahead and make a bearish trade. Your target will straight up be 21,500 for tomorrow, because if the selling has to happen, it will happen very fast and it will not wait, right? So please do not think that, oh, the selling is over, now we'll probably see consolidation and all that stuff. Yes, maybe that might happen, but we will take our chances. Now the market is telling us that it is getting bearish. If we see in the daily charts also, making such a big red candle near all-time high is not really a good sign for the markets, right? So as I said, if we see negative price action below 21,650, you guys can go ahead and take a short trade over there. Do not hesitate, because then we could very well see 21,500 coming very easily tomorrow itself, right? If the market is really bearish. If the market is not really bearish, what will happen? We'll just set one stop loss, right? And again, one stop loss or a very good trend on the downside. You decide what you want to get, right? If you open the gap up somewhere above 21,800, then Nifty will consolidate in the zone, and then we cannot really do anything. If you open flat and start crossing 21,650, 660, again same thing, you guys can go ahead and take a short trade. One thing that I need to tell you is, if you are seeing that market is crossing 21,650 to 660 with a lot of strength, then you can think of taking a short position without waiting for price action. But if you are seeing that market is going down slowly, then wait for price action, right? Same thing with Bank Nifty also, because in these types of market where the market becomes really bearish, a lot of times market breaks this zone, breaks a level in one go itself, and then it does not even stop over there, right? So I hope that is clear for you guys. Again, I hope the downside, basically what you need to do on the downside is also clear. If you open at 21,600, 550, all these levels, either you can wait for a little bit of pullback till 21,650 to 640, 650 to 660 levels, or if you see that market is not recovering and not even going till there, then you can wait for negative price action on the downside itself, right? One thing that you can do is, if you see that market is going above the high of the first 15-minute candle after opening with a gap down, but it is not able to sustain above that high, even then you can go ahead and take a short position. Because what will happen is that a lot of people will start buying above once the day high is broken, right? Once the high of the first 15-minute candle is broken, but that is where a lot of buyers get trapped, right? So you can also do that, but again, it depends on your style of trading, right? I said what you guys can do. I've given you options and you can decide whatever you want to do. So I hope this is also clear. And yeah, guys, if the market is really bearish tomorrow, we'll see a close near the low itself. Basically, in Bank Nifty, we will see a closing near the day low itself, something like this. And in Nifty also, we will see a closing near the day low, because if the sellers are really aggressive and if they want to take the market down, they will not wait for anyone, and we will see a very good sell off very fast, right? So yeah, guys, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.